Next time on Dragon Ball Z, Gohan has something to say. Hey, fight you? No. I want to tell you, WCGF, where the real warriors play.
World Card Game Federation here with an actual local match. We got a few before I start to sprinkle in some of the matches from North Kai. This one was actually kind of a while ago. My apologies for getting it was even here. It was in the chamber for a couple of weeks. Super interesting mirror match. It's going to be Red Frieza, but Relentless versus Ruthless. It's going to be two dudes trying to solve the same problem in different ways. So I'd like to think we had a pretty good thing going on here on the left. Looks like I'm going to get to go first. And it looks like I drew into a card I wouldn't really need to. Oh yeah, I drew in the... I could still do it though. Oh, but I keep forgetting I have no sword cards. I only have cards that are useful with... it's there for the no prevention on named attacks is what that's named for, or rather what the sword play drill is for. Apparently I thought it was wise to do that. I would love to know what the heck I was thinking there. So captured attacks, it's right there, captured strike. Okay, it goes over to Pete. Pete's going to probably have a much more productive turn than mine. Oh, he got out an early game Captain Ginyu. So my hand is revealed all the times. You just leave it on the table just for ease. And again, I drew into more cards that have nothing going on for me in this particular way early game. Lot of setup hate I got going on out there. So it looks like I got
a decent amount of actions.
Now the clap is going to be a good choice to hold on to very readily because it's anti-energy in case I get blasted with something like a supernova. Fantastic. But the 2 anger that comes up on wow. Okay, that was a mistake. I rejuvenated the Battle of Wits and I held on to the blocking hand, hoping to hold on to some stages and gain some anger, which is a really noble thing to do, but putting in the name card would have been a lot more important in the long run. Huh. Okay, Pete's got a lot of offensive material, at least I believe so, but it seems to be 10. Looks like 2 left bolts to have a very long combat. In my memory, by the way, red left bolt has the drawing is a hit effect. I don't know why in my mind I invented that. It is a lot more useful card than I was making it out to be. I can't believe that. If I was Pete, I would have went in on that hand and just exploded me with it. Like he knows I don't have an energy block. All right, he's going to pass, rejuvenate left bolt. Looks like he held on to a left bolt. All wise decisions if he wasn't feeling too confident. Really had a defiant challenge, my gosh. Oh, hey, look at that. Red burning rage, rather. Pass, rejuvenate, defiant challenge. Leave announcement in the discard pile just to count for the good old name card counts. It's the longest I've stayed level 1 in some time. It's amazing when you're kind of playing with the same shtick. These fights can be real slow. Looks like I keep doing that. I keep drawing one helpful card, something that falls into play, and then a bunch of painful other cards. Well, at this point, I'm free to camp level 2 and hold on to time. Yeah, I don't think I would have held on. I shouldn't have held on a blocking hand. I should have thrown stare down back in the deck. Late game, you want to knock a block out of their hands and hit them with that deadly supernova. Okay, he gets out another malicious intent, which is fantastic.
Are you making laser noises on the back of my head? Why, is that weird? Hey, there it is.
This fight was weeks ago at this point, and I remember it like it was yesterday. I was like, didn't I just watch this episode of Team 4-Star? He goes back over to me. Looks like I'm on the move. Supernova. Yeah, it looks like I'm content to go in. So I'm going to go and jump up a level that I probably should have done the actual banishing before I did that. It's not kosher to do things out of order. You know, leaving the Captive Strike in the discard pile wasn't completely without merit. Is going to be there just in case I need to count it for a Supernova. Wink.
And I mean, I've
Looks
been
like we got
slacking
fun stuff
most
going
definitely,
on.
But I got through 2 boxes, 2 little boxes.
Oh, we're just talking about the silly Reese's
So the
DBZ
villains
cereal.
are on the big
As a group, we all ended up
boxes.
with them
Yeah, I know.
because Pete here's got the hookup, so we all ended up with full sets. It's
4, 5, 6.
fantastic.
Okay.
Though Pete is a little displeased that we're letting them sit on the shelf and do nothing. At some point, we have to probably convert their innards to just like a block of styrofoam so that we can just eat the cereal and keep the nice boxes. Something like that. And you love it at DBZ enough. Okay, I managed all of my banishes.
Oh, sorry.
Got all my cards, and Pete's going to go and do the same.
Death Beam's banish you. Goes to your hand.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a limit 1 per deck. Once turn, if this card is destroyed or banished from your life deck.
You know, I would love it if Death Beam. I know why it's 1 per deck, because if you think about it, with the level 2 or level 1 effect to jump to level 2, you could throw 3 Death Beams into your hand. You know, what kind of unfair nonsense is that? Pete has a really offensive bent to his build, and I love it. I'm looking at it, and he's doing like red shining sword slash sword attack. I can't remember, but that one as one of his named cards. These are really neat.
Too many pieces.
Nothing but clothes with stab marks. Sells calling card. Ah, damn it, he killed my
Pete's just parsing those out what he needs.
went straight to hell.
Okay, it looks like we need to do a little bit of shuffling now that everybody's been
You don't.
accounted for. You know, it's amazing. I have a level 1 Frieza or level 2 Frieza power that could just knock out Ginyu. I feel like he hangs out forever in this darn match. I could be wrong, but it feels like it.
Especially the late 90s, early 2000s was so much of that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those dudes used to come to our mass comm classes and, you know, introduce themselves. The quirky radio.
Super high energy.
Alright, what do we got here? Okay, Pete's gonna finish the cut and shuffle. Which, I think we've had this discussion before. We've had people roll through our play groups over the years who had luck that, I don't know, isn't real. And they take that saying, there's only the luck you make, a little too seriously. Because some of them, you could upend some plans by just making sure to do the shuffle and cut. Though Pete's got to go ahead and... Oh, he's double checking what Death Beam does. Really like this card. I have other buddies who did not like it as much. It's like, oh, come on, man. Having a 2-anger energy attack that you get in your hand automatically by leveling? Heck yeah, there is no downside.
King Cold or your Chill.
Yes.
You know, search for that King Cold.
Yes.
Or for that Ginyu.
You mean that one?
Yeah.
I can't think last time we used Ginyu, but maybe. I'll open up with my power and... Oh, sorry.
Which is, it's the move. It's what you should do. I did open up with the power. I have no allies to put the stages on. So I do get my rejuve. Okay, Pete has his hand. And I'm going to go ahead and get the...
Critting away... what's his name?
Ginyu?
But then I realized
Yes.
I can't stop you from then immediately critting away my King Cold. So that's kind of stinky.
Well, look, there's no reason not to. Oh, I get you. I'm just over here pondering a little too hard about what to do. So I would throw the crit at him with my AT level 2 power, and then he would do the same right back, and it would not be wise this early in the game to go get King Cold, because he would get crit away in the next action. Though, if I have a fuzzy memory of this fight, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to crit away Ginyu, and then Pete's going to insta bring him back by top, or using the mastery to use overpowering
I'll
attack.
go ahead and rejuvenate.
Sounds a lot better.
So apparently I'm doing the dumb
Then go
thing.
ahead and rejuvenate. Freeze arrogance. When rejuvenated, you get to search for an ally.
So you guys know the drill. So you're going to throw your level 2, you're going to grab Freeze Arrogance, you're going to go grab a named card, or an ally in this case, which is going to be King Cold. Obviously, he's your first game, your early game choice. Now the neat thing is I can potentially keep bringing him back with my Frieza power, thank God it is not the same for Pete with GameCube. But like I said, no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I don't know why I thought he could somehow use overpowering attack while it was underneath Ginyu, but apparently I was thinking along those lines. So how does Pete get him right the heck
18
back
physical.
then?
Yeah, 18 on physical.
I'm F as well.
It would be like 1 life because we're in the same
Reese's
bracket.
Puffs versus Peanut Butter Crunch.
Reese's Puffs.
Nice.
All
An
day.
energy block falls out of the deck, and now it's Pete's action. Let's see what he's got.
And they're not Captain Crunch to tear up the roof of your
That's
mouth.
what I'm saying.
You know, this fight
Yo,
actually would have
Captain
been a lot
Crunch
shorter if we didn't keep this
It
around.
is the
It's not tearing me up. What? I don't know if I can take that. Like, what?
shit now.
Oh, don't mind us having grown men talk about
plan, huh?
breakfast cereal, but here we are. So Pete has lots of different options open to him. He has not used his level 2 power. He's got 3 cards in his hand. He's got 2 malicious intents in play, so he can handle a lot of what's going on. Top deck, some fun stuff. And now,
Let me go ahead and use my Frieza.
You're gonna quick me right back.
so he's gonna use it just the same.
Arrogance.
Now, arrogance. will let
Freeze
you pull from-
arrogance.
Yep.
So he's gonna target his deck for ally for Frieza's arrogance. Ah, his
crit my
King
King
Cold.
Cold.
Very nice.
I got
And I, which I
something to do.
believe I'm getting my King Cold crittered away
Physical
from the
phase
critical
life.
damage effect.
I'll stop it with on the move.
Yes, sir.
I'll make you lose 2 stages.
Which is fine. So I stopped with on the move. You know, judging by how offensive Pete's deck gets before the end of this combat, it would have been way wiser to do that.
Oh, I just did my
You draw a card.
So it's your move.
Alright, let's do some fun stuff. Let's go ahead and activate Burning Rage.
You used it on the move?
Oh, yes, sorry. I should have. I always try to
Oh,
keep
okay,
my-
no, you're good, Sorry, I didn't pay attention.
No, you're fine.
Oh, don't mind us. I usually try to keep my name cards on the top of my Banish Zone just so I'm aware of what to pull. So I do use a red Burning Rage, I raise my anger 1, all my attacks are +1s in life, and Pete's Endurance is off for the remainder of combat.
And remember how we used to have Dragon Balls? Yeah, fucking used. The Dragon Balls don't exist anymore,
Weak. I guess I'll King Cold physical. Physical for
Which is a
while.
wise idea, because I don't think I kept.
Unless you got a spear.
Oh.
Ooh, very
Destroy
nice.
top.
Ah, time was feared, and a physical blocking hand fell out. Boo, game. Boo.
Arrogance.
Your irony is not lost on me.
Mostly covered by that house. He's asking if he has any pot. I don't know, probably. I mean, he knows the Mafia. Oh my god. What?
Okay, he's gonna go ahead and snip. Is that how that would work? But Chilled is not a named card. Am I wrong? Because I know that King Cold is considered a named card, but Chilled is not. I don't know if that was a legal target.
Let's chill on there for
Because I know he counts as an alien,
I just
but
did
he's
that.
not necessarily a
That's right.
named
Yes.
card.
I was going to say that I tried to stop it with time and took a hit, right?
Yep. Your life.
Monstrous Blow. There's my anger 1. Gain 3 stages. Physical for AT plus 3 life.
I think he's probably still
No,
an
you're not
F
dead.
at this point.
I'm
No?
I'm an E.
Got an E
So
maybe?
it'd
That's
be,
nuts.
let's see. So 5 life, 6 life, and sorry, I'm trying to do. So base is 2, 5, 6. It'd be 1 stage, 6 life.
No, no, the stage. It's a stage and 6 life, no prevention. Wild. Well, there you go. My next attack becomes focused. No, next non-style becomes unpreventable, which isn't really a necessary thing with Burning Rage. Chilled is the correct target for that one since his effect had not yet been used. So it didn't end up. He ended up being an illegal target, but at the same time, it didn't end up affecting the flow of the game at all. He didn't even get an action off. So over to Pete.
We have done it your way.
Pass.
Now we do it
Hey, I'll throw a
Oh,
dig at you.
okay.
Ooh, how much?
It'd be 6 stages and 1 life.
6 stages.
6 stages, 1 life, no prevention.
What's your level 3? Is it the right?
I think
level
he has
3?
the
one that would be-
Premier, Super Premier level 3. No, he doesn't. He has the alternate art level 3, I believe, of original Premier Frieza.
No, I'll just wait.
Yeah, it's
I was
fun
thinking like, okay, I
as
can jump
that
this
would
up
be.
and keep this combat going along.
What level 3 are you running?
Oh, I'm doing super level 3. It's interesting.
So we're just discussing silly things. You know, if there wasn't as much of this sort of general talking, yeah, I think this match would have been about 8 weeks
Really
shorter.
prolonged combat.
Ridiculous. So I'm pondering this one probably needlessly because yes, his next level is dangerous, but with an asterisk. Only if he's got attacks. My level 3 would have been helpful just to keep going and not to get him to not to get ruined. Now it stinks that I wouldn't be on level 2 long enough to pull all of my Banish Zone stuff back, especially with King Cold being gone, slowing down the process. So there's a lot of mistakes that were made, a lot of hard choices in these poopy mirror match.
I don't think so.
Okay, if he didn't, then what a waste.
Well, dude, and I'm still waiting for an Android 18 with an attitude.
Wait, should I know? It sounds familiar.
It's like a Nelly song. I think she could be 18 with an attitude.
Oh, horrible.
But just the kind of horrible that I want.
Oh, that vanishes. Okay, that's her. That's her.
Wow, we're having quite the scholarly conversation here about Nelly song lyrics in Dragon Ball Z. Only stuff you're gonna hear on WCGF, that's for sure. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and resolve the shuffling of my deck
Vanish it. And you did time?
from malicious intent.
Deck dime, banish time.
What a
Nice.
I'm going to use the mastery. It says use when you perform an attack. Oops, sorry, I got my stuff. What is it? Let's see. I just want to do it. Banish top card of your life deck to make the attack focused. Banish top card, raise your anger 1 level. It is not.
Jeez.
So it'd be
Man, it feels like everything's just Murphy's Law of the deck over here. I hit a Defiant Challenge instead of anything else. Sure, I still get the...
4 or 5. So it'd be 3 times
I get
5
the,
plus
potentially
5
the
plus
best outcome.
21.
21. 21 life, no endurance.
21 life unpreventable. Basically the best thing you can throw with this deck. Obviously there's bigger numbers to be had, but I'm saying given the circumstances, it's a perfectly reasonable number. In theory, should be help me to win the game. You'd think that, but
Andrew,
you'd be
kicking your own
wrong.
door.
I think there is, this might be the only combat we have.
I'm sure that's what happened. And I'll crit King Cold. Oh, God.
Blowed up King Cold, which is good. So far, so good. I'm running, I'm getting like everything
We get a
going
little bit
wrong
of same race
here.
violence over
Still,
here.
still doing half of what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm pretty sure I get destroyed here from here on out.
All right, it's good to see
There
you.
is about 5 minutes of this match left.
Same guy.
I don't even know if we have 2 combats.
Same time. My man. Heck yeah. Woo.
Oh, Seth was coming in to come train with us that day. It was a good day. Good day, let me tell you guys.
It's coming, dog. Oh, I blast you to smithereens. No interaction.
I was not doing that.
Fudge.
And it hits me right the heck back with one. Wow. I couldn't even have hoped to run him out of stages because he's got 2 malicious intents. He could just basically hike himself back to the tippy top. He's going to top deck a card. I don't know what he's going to top deck. Probably something good.
I'm about to get blowed up.
Yeah, about to take a monster hit here.
Take this damage from me.
Did you guys ever think you'd watch a match where 2 Friezas solved all their differences in, the equivalent of probably a 15-minute match and only went into 1 real combat?
Times 3 is 30.
The draft game.
Now you know. Now you know that's how it plays out.
For the Broncos?
Yeah.
I wasn't
41
sure if
life?
for the Broncos or for like the stadium.
Oh yeah, no.
Pete's going to recheck that count, but you did not miss here in 41 life regular endurance. But who the heck lives through a hit that big?
Remember, but I also will tell these guys, Seth's a towel boy for the Broncos.
Oh, more nonsense. Don't listen to us. We're just talking about Seth and his job. He works for the Broncos, and I love to tell people what he does, but tell it wrong, because I'm like that.
A beer or a Pepsi. Or water.
Oh, I think I'm alright for now. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
What's a Pepsi beer?
Pepsi beer water.
Oh boy.
In a couple of games, I'll probably take a beer.
About to get blowed up, fellas. Watch how this goes down. We now are about 3 minutes left in this fight, and about to get destroyed.
Like we're playing on Octagon. It's no, Seth that did it. Remember how? So in Octagon, you would do this, right? We would, take the damage, put it on the table, and if I'm using the endurance, we'd turn it sideways, like, no, I'm doing it real life. No.
It's better that way.
Yeah, Octagon for a couple months straight there.
And you know
Might
what?
have melted my brain a little bit about how we count up the endurance. So there's me doing the sideways turn. I never bothered with that in all my years of playing the game in physical form. Lousy.
Like on
Lousy. Octagon ruined me. All right, let's count this down. I believe the count was still 41, so we're going to say 3, 4,
Gotta get back into it.
5.
6, 7,
Ugh.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Oh no.
13, 14, 15. Banish your drill. There you have one. 16, 17, 18, 19, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Wait, 30.
Oh, hey, did Battle of Wits fall out and I forgot to banish his malicious intent? Yeah, see, I don't think that's optional. I think when that card falls out, it would banish even your own. So yeah, missed trigger there, folks. So no, I didn't miss it in the replay of me watching the commentary. Yeah, real dumb. I look right at Battle of Wits and just, So we got a couple of things going on here that was just not good. So I survived the 41 or 28.
My rum kicked in as this guy
Well, I
was
survived the first giant hit of it. I want to say Pete's other card in his hand is another supernova. Or it could be he's about to mastery, throw that card to the bottom of his life deck and blast me with it again because supernova is top decked. And I believe I don't have any more attacks to try to influence this, put even one life card of damage.
in July, it'll be 2 years.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Come on, do I have anything in my hand? I can't see it from here. I do! I have a death beam! Okay. Neat, it was last card in my hand that actually worked out.
5 life, no prevention.
Yep, I hit him with a crit hit, 5 life, no prevention because of Red and Rage. Fantastic hit. Any other time and place, it would have been a fantastic hit. Maybe kept me in the running, but I'm not because I just dropped the last card out of my no-good hands to go fire off the Death Beam. I could have participated. I could have grabbed a Supernova, hit him with it, and maybe live. Because think about it. Pete would still have to have played Defiant Challenge, given me the next action. I would have snagged a Supernova, and then I would have thrown it right now. I pass because my hand's empty, and I get blowed up. And that little misplay of not banishing the malicious intent when we did absolutely didn't matter. We still got blowed up. Now, this is not the same as a first turn OTK, but we still did only have one combat. And the game was won and lost in the one combat. I can't think of hardly any matchups that are like that, where both sides had equal opportunity at it. Because you'll find some one combat decks that just, mash people like, Tien, Black Perceptive Tien is an OTK deck. Certain versions of Deborah can be an OTK deck.
We're going old school.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3, 4.
I don't even know why I bother counting. I don't have enough cards left in the deck to cover it, even with
11,
endurance.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm dead!
That's it, got me. Stinking two-shot at me. He had a he had a red left bolt to blast me. Well, he wouldn't have had the malicious intent, but it ended up not mattering. So, to the shock of everyone, Frieza won.